Eva, ça va?
How are you doing?
Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you and to talk about Mothering Sunday, which I really enjoy watching. I love the costume designer and the cinematography for me are the highlight of the movie. Can you talk a little bit about like this, the approach on the cinematography?
Well, we worked a lot from images from the beginning of the century called autochromes. That was the first coloring process where you had RGB, which is to this day, like, the way color is processed, which is, RGB stands for red, green, and blue. And it's these photographs were very colorful. People don't really know about that, but there's a whole wave and trend of color photography starting in 1907 that was invented by the Lumiere brothers. Like that was the process, the autochrome. And it was very heavily influenced by painting also. So Jamie Ramsey and I, the director of photography, and I, we were, very conscious of composing the frames according to paintings and to bring the colors that we had seen in these color photographs. That was like the baseline for everything.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And also I think the costume design brings those colors and brighten the scenes, and it's amazing. And what was like why Odessa Young was the perfect actress to play your protagonist?
Well, she carries herself with so much poise and strength, and I was obviously extremely wary of like finding someone who could have this peculiar strength that female writers have. They have this quiet charisma that was essential, and Odessa just had that.
Yeah, and Josh too. I'm really fan of his work, and I think he brings a lot to the story too. Also, I want to ask you, what was like your biggest challenge to bring Alice's script to the big screen?
Well, I guess it was the timeline. The timeline was extremely hard to carry through in the editing process because, some stuff that worked in the script didn't work that well once it was on a timeline and a moving image. So we had to recalibrate, we had to refocus, we had to restructure, and that just took a lot of brain process.
Yeah, and the movie was made during the pandemic, right? Yes, that was like a very challenge for you, like if you compare to the way they used to do movies before.
It was horrible in the sense that it's very hard to create cohesion in a team when you meet them on Zoom, and when like so much of it goes through time you spend together in the room, and non-verbal cues, and not to be able to have access to that just made my job much harder. And just on the emotional level, I was going through a pandemic myself, it was a very unsettling time. We were prohibited from touching people, like we could not even hug, which is something you actually do a lot in filmmaking. That's just part of the way you relate to people. And and I'm Latin also, it's just something that I found really hard personally.
Amazing. Eva, I just want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to meet you. A lot of success, and merci beaucoup. Thank you. Bye.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.